Welcome back. If you are a developer or a technical project manager, you already know the biggest bottleneck in building AI agents right now. It is the N times M integration problem. If you want your AI agent to talk to Jira, Slack, GitHub, and a custom database, you have had to build and maintain custom API connections for every single one of those tools. It is exhausting, and it is impossible to scale. But as of right now, in 2026, that problem is officially solved. Today, we're breaking down the MCP protocol, or MCP, and why it is the most important standard you need to understand this year. Let's get into it. At its core, MCP is an open-source standard originally created by Anthropic and now governed by the Agentic AI Foundation that acts like a universal USB-C port for AI applications. Instead of writing bespoke integrations, MCP provides one shared, standardized way for any AI agent to connect to any external data source or tool. The architecture is simple. It uses a client-server model. The MCP Host, this is the AI application you are using, like Cursor or Claude Desktop. The MCP Client, this lives inside the host and handles the communication, translating what the LLM wants into the MCP standard. The MCP Server, this is the external tool or database. For example, you can set up an MCP server for your company's internal PostgreSQL database or your GitHub repositories. When you ask your AI a question, the MCP client uses a simple standard to ask the MCP server, what tools and data do you have available? The server replies, and the AI can seamlessly query the data or execute a command, like writing to a file or pulling a ticket, without you ever writing a custom API integration. And the timing of this is crucial. In July 2026, a massive new revision to the MCP specification was released. The biggest change? The protocol is now entirely stateless at the transport layer. Before, MCP required long-lived sessions, which made it hard to scale. Now, every single HTTP request carries all the context it needs. This means enterprise teams can route MCP traffic using standard load balancers and infrastructure, making it vastly easier to deploy at scale. Why does this matter for you? If you're a developer, MCP means you only have to build a tool once. Build an MCP server for your company's internal API, and instantly OpenAI, Claude, and Google models can all talk to it. If you're a PM, this means your AI accelerators can now prototype agentic workflows in days instead of months, completely bypassing the backlog of API integration tickets. The industry has already agreed on this standard. Major players like Google, Microsoft, AWS, and OpenAI all support it. If you're not building your tools to be MCP compatible, you're building legacy software. Check the description for links to the official SDKs to get started building your first MCP server. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.